Vinicius Jr. stepped up yesterday in the Madrid derby and simply took control of the game, delivering a masterful assist for Militao to score an amazing goal, leaving everyone speechless with his ability to change another important match for Real Madrid. Vini is in such incredible form that even Carlo Ancelotti didn't hold back and praised the Brazilian star, making it clear that he deserves to win the Ballon d'Or. But before we continue, please like and subscribe to the channel to help us reach 1,000 subscribers. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Let's start by reaching the goal of 500 likes for this video. Now that you've subscribed, let's get into the news. So stay with me until the end because I'm going to tell you about all the controversies that also arose during the derby, Ancelotti's words about Vini, and in the end, I want to know your opinion on a hot debate between Vini and the Ballon d'Or race. If you didn't see the game, here's a quick summary. Real Madrid didn't start the game very well, and Atletico Madrid managed to keep the first half tight, with not many chances to score. But in the second half, Real Madrid came out sharper, and in the 23rd minute, Vinicius Jr. showed his decision-making power and delivered a masterful assist for Militao, who picked up the rebound from the cross and smashed it past Oblak. In the 51st minute, Atletico Madrid equalized. Rodrigo de Paul found Angel Correa speeding down the middle, who got past Courtois and pushed it into the net. After the match, Carlo Ancelotti gave an interview and spoke about the game and Vinicius Jr.'s current form. It was a much more controlled game by both teams. We had a plan, and so did they. We wanted to defend better than last year, and we did that. We defended well and should have been a little better with the ball. We played a lot. The pace can't always be the same throughout the whole match. Vini is still at his best, he's very important for us. We're in no rush because the team scored, and he's been key. My last concern is Vinicius' condition. He always works well, and it's just a matter of time before he reaches his best level. What matters is what he can contribute. It's worth mentioning that Carlo Ancelotti had already commented before the match against Atletico Madrid that Vini will surely win the Ballon d'Or. Vinicius Jr. deserves to win the Ballon d'Or. He helped us win the Champions League with goals in the semi-finals and the final. When asked about Hendrick's shooting instead of passing to Bellingham, the coach responded, "I don't think it was a key play. Like against Stuttgart, he could have passed to Bellingham. I don't see it as a big deal. He's trained very well and has a lot of quality, but we have Rodrigo, Mbappe, and Vinicius Jr. He just needs to be a bit more patient." The newspaper Marca also wrote about the match, especially about the boos directed at Vini Jr. at the Metropolitano. Many eyes were on how Vini would be received at the Metropolitano, with memories of the unpleasant chants from previous encounters. This time, Colchonero fans once again reminded the Brazilian, captured in some images. "He's different. Vinicius is different," sang a good group of fans before the match. Yes, in my opinion, Vinicius Jr., even playing under immense pressure, showed why he's the best in the world, delivering another assist and being involved in goals in almost every match. Without a doubt, those boos no longer affect the Brazilian, who always responds by playing football and deciding matches for Real Madrid. After the match, some fans commented on social media, praising the Brazilian for his performance in the Madrid derby. Vinicius José Paisao de Oliveira Jr., the best player in the world. They created campaigns to commit racism against him, using masks to prevent lip reading. What does he do? He plays football. He delivers an assist for Real Madrid's opening goal, and the referee stops the match due to objects thrown onto the field. He adds another assist to the tally of the best player on the planet, Vinicius Jr. Yes, really, Vinicius Jr. is playing superbly at the start of the season, and without a doubt, he's the favorite to win the Ballon d'Or. Do you think the Brazilian will take that award home? Comment below. And speaking a bit about the controversy of the match, in the 22nd minute of the second half, right after Eder Militao opened the scoring for the merengue team, Colchonero fans threw a bunch of objects onto the pitch in Courtois' direction. The former Atletico goalkeeper handed a lighter to the referee. Players and even coach Diego Simeone went to the stands to ask the home crowd to calm down. However, it didn't help. The referee then decided to stop the match, and players from both teams went to the locker rooms. About 20 minutes later, the players returned and continued with the derby. It's important to mention that before the match started, there was concern from La Liga's organization about possible racist chants against Vinicius Jr. and similar issues. Atletico Madrid's president, Enrique Cerezo, defended the club's fans against accusations of racism. "I don't think there's anyone anti-racist or racist of any kind at Atletico Madrid," said the executive. Before the derby against Real Madrid in the Spanish Championship, Cerezo was asked about possible episodes of insults directed at Brazilian player Vinicius Jr. La Liga announced that it would request prison time for those accused of hate crimes at the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium during the derby. "I think one thing is very clear: I don't consider that there is anyone anti-racist or racist of any kind at Atletico Madrid. It's an organized fanbase, like all of them, with groups that handle all sorts of matters. We always support calmness, that matches are well played, and that people come with their families and friends to watch a football match, not a war," Cerezo said to the press. It's worth remembering that Real Madrid players, including Vinicius Jr., have stated they would leave the field in protest if there are cases of racist insults during the match. This firm stance aims to draw attention to the seriousness of racist attacks and to promote more severe actions against the fans involved in these acts. If you've made it this far, leave your comment about what you thought of the news, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Look, Vini Jr. is solidifying himself as one of the great figures in European football in recent times. In the 2023 to 2024 season, his numbers are impressive. He played 52 times, scored 24 goals, and provided 11 assists, totaling 35 direct goal contributions, 18 of which came in key moments. These stats place him among the most decisive players in world football, with an average of 0.67 goal contributions per game. The forward has shown consistency and presence in the moments that really matter for Real Madrid. Among the most important matches of the season, the clash against Napoli in the Champions League stands out, where he scored to secure a draw, and the Spanish Super Cup final against Barcelona, where he opened the scoring. These matches only boost his morale in the race for awards, as Vini has stepped up in crucial moments. 2. Now, while he's been a machine for real, the same can't be said for his recent performances with the national team. In the Copa America and the World Cup qualifiers, Vinicius Jr. was criticized for not being able to replicate his club form with the Spanish team. His inconsistent performances caused the press to question him, especially when he was supposed to be the team's leader, as Neymar was out. In the qualifiers, Vini also left much to be desired. An example was the yellow card that took him out before the Copa America quarterfinals, which left everyone frustrated, as Brazil was counting on him to carry the team. Still, as the Ballon d'Or focuses more on what players do in European football, he remains strong in the fight for the trophy, because his level at Real Madrid remains extremely high. At the end of the day, the Ballon d'Or evaluates the performance of the European season, adding club and national team matches, but since his performances with Real Madrid have been top-notch, that's what Vini should be judged on. And in that, he continues to be a key piece for the merengue team. Now, I want to know your opinion. Do you think Vini, despite a poor Copa America, will be able to win that important award? Comment below. And if you haven't seen it, I'm going to leave here next to me the video of Carlo Ancelotti in shock at the masterful pass Vini gave in the match against Espanyol. Thanks, team. See you in the next video.